Start today with junior quarterback Tucker Kilcrease, and we'll go ahead and open it up for questions.
Hey, Tucker, can you just kind of take us through where your mind was in the overtime period before you made that throw to DJ?
Let's just go win. I mean, we'd fought so hard to get back in that spot where we needed to be. So I mean, I think we had no reason not to have full confidence. And we went out there and we've repped that play so many times during the week, and we just took the overtime period just like we took every single part of the game, just one play at a time. And that one just be the one that got us in the end zone.
I asked Coach Parker this too, but did you ever see yourself throwing 400 yards like that?
Well, I never really even thought about it that way. I try to think of it in such like a team aspect and kind of like, well, what can I do to help this team win? And so the stats really never really even crossed my mind. But I just tried to go out there every play and do my job to the best of my ability, and I was just fortunate enough that it winded up like that.
Tucker, it seems like ever since that fourth quarter at Buffalo, something clicked for you. What has led you to be so comfortable over these last couple games?
Well, I think it's just my relationship with everything inside of football and outside. I think me continuing to grow with my relationship with Jesus helps me and takes me a long way. And I think me being able to continue and grow with this team is also taken a long way, and being able to just play with these guys. And credit to our coaches. They do such a great job preparing us and game planning in ways for us to be successful. But another thing they do that is unbelievable is how they ensure confidence in all of us. They make us feel ready to play and ready to go. And like I said about my teammates, it's just they make it a joy. Like everybody out there on that field, I have the pleasure to play with offensively and defensively.
Tucker, you guys had to play 9 offensive linemen and still scored 48 points. What does that say about the way those guys prepared and executed during the game?
I mean, everybody was prepared and ready to play, and that just shows that like you always have to be ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And I think our linemen did that great. They work. They're one of the hardest working positions in the facility. They work their tails off, and that whole group in that room is a family, and they all believed in each other just as much as I did, and they all believe in themselves that way too.
Tucker, can you talk a little bit about the game that DJ had and just kind of the trust that you've got to build with him and also the other guys?
Well, DJ has been at Troy with me since I got here, and I knew he was special just by how he went to work every day. Like you never hear DJ complain. You never really hear him say anything bad. You just look at him and you watch him work. So, and you could talk to anybody in that receiver room, but they knew it was coming for him eventually. He's the doc is what we call him. He's a man, and I'm just so proud of him, and I wasn't surprised at all by what he did, just because I've been seeing it for 4 years, and credit to him for just always being ready for any situation, and when we needed somebody to go make a play, he did that, and along with everybody that caught a football on Saturday. We had a lot of guys get fourth and third down conversions, catch fourth downs in the end zone by balls that weren't just great, and I got them the ball before the line of scrimmage or before they even got the first down, and that was them being able to go and make a play.
You guys winning 2 crazy overtime games, is that the craziest stretch you've ever been a part of, and what does it say that you guys were able to pull that off?
Well, I think it just shows that we are extremely connected. And that we're going to play until the game is over with, and we're never going to give up. And another thing that I talked to Jordan Stringer about, like we're a team. There's not an offense and a defense. It's Troy. And if Troy can just stick together and play as hard as Troy possibly can for one play at a time, like the outcome will take care of itself. And all we can do is just play hard, and at the end, just look up at the scoreboard and see what happened.
What stands out to you about the ULM defense?
Oh, well, they play extremely hard. They're really just like every team in this league. Everybody's going to play hard, and everybody has great talent. But what we have to do is just go out there and match their intensity with better detail and execution.
ULM's kind of a weird place to play. The string things happen there sometimes, but you guys have been really good on the road. What kind of confidence does it give you just the way you've been playing on the road?
Well, I think it's just the confidence of the team, man. Like I said, I think the connection of this team. Like, it doesn't matter where we go, we're together because we have the same guys in a 120-yard square ready to go to war together and to really do whatever we can to win, just for not ourselves but for the guy beside us.
Tucker, can you talk about Louisiana Monroe's defense and some of the challenges they present you guys?
Well, like I said, I mean, they play extremely hard. They have a lot of guys that can play, so I think a lot of that for us is going to be, like I said, being able to play for 4 quarters and more if we have to. So, I think it's something that we got to start fast and we have to finish faster, which I think is one thing that we will be extremely prepared to do.
Tucker, on another note, your Brantley Bulldogs are our game of the week this week, taking on Mackenzie for the region. Any words of wisdom for your alma mater this week?
You got to go out there and play hard and do it for the guy beside you. I was at the Brantley Mackenzie game last year, and I'm hoping the outcome is going to be a little better this year. And I got nothing but love for the guys in green.
Senior safety David Daniel Sisvana, and we'll go ahead and just turn it over to questions for him.
You talk about the series and overtime on defense. You guys knew you needed to get stopped to win the game. What was kind of going through you guys' mind on that?
Get a stop. We've been here before. We came together as a team, as we always do, and completed the mission.
David, can you just talk about a little bit from your kind of career viewpoint, what were the issues you guys were having early on stopping the run against these guys?
I believe on my end, I wasn't being as physical as I should have been. Wasn't fitting the necessary gaps I needed to be. I can't speak for my teammates. We got to the sideline after every possession, though, and said, how can we get better? We have a lot of football left to play. Nobody panicked, and we came together.
What have you seen from the ULM offense so far on tape? What kind of challenges they present you guys?
They got some ball players over there, Everybody, they share the rock, both passing and rushing equally. But, we got to go out there and play like we've always played, man. Stay together as a team, communicate, make plays.
David, now that we're kind of halfway through the season, how would you assess your time at Troy so far, and what have you liked about it?
I got here in January. As soon as I walked in, I seen the culture. Everybody was working. Nobody was taking any days off. We still are doing so. I've enjoyed it, along with the company, the community, and with the players and coaches in the building.